Are you burned out? How do you know? What can you do? Let's start with definitions. Definitions of burned out include being worn out, exhausted. You could be worn out or exhausted as a result of long-term stress. Examples of long-term stress include to be forced to stop working because you have become ill or very tired from working too hard. You may have heard people say, stop working so hard, you'll burn yourself out. Additional definitions: being consumed, rendered unserviceable, or ineffectual by maximum use. Exhausted or made listless through overwork, stress, or intemperance. Intemperance means lack of moderation, especially habitual or excessive. Personal things for you to look for. You notice that you no longer bounce out of bed in the morning. You notice that you're starting to hit snooze more often. You are no longer getting up on time anymore. You now hit snooze every morning. You no longer look forward to going to work. You're rushing to get to work on time so you will not be late. Your colleagues are not as much fun to work with anymore, or your work is not as much fun or enjoyable. Your responsibilities are starting to feel like work or could be boring to you right now. Or you do not want to do that work anymore. You no longer want to work with your boss, work with your organization, or complete any of your assignments. I say any of your assignments because there could have been a few assignments that were not your favorites when you started the position. And I've heard that from many people. Very few people like everything that is required of their job, but they do like the majority of it, and that's why they enjoy it and go to work every day. You must think about and determine, is it the work? Is it all of your colleagues, or is it just one of your colleagues? Is it your boss? Is it your boss's boss? Do you feel bullied? Do you feel that people are looking for things to nitpick about? Are they trying to make you quit? Is the commute into work becoming an issue? Is it taking longer to get to work? Would you prefer to work from home 2 or 3 days per week instead of returning to the office 5 days a week? Your coworkers are creating a negative or competitive environment, or you're bored and no longer interested in the work. As you start your career, or at any point within your career, you should periodically think about next steps, potential career paths, which is plural for a reason. There is a typical career path and an atypical career path. Also consider other possibilities and/or options. In addition, organizations can sell divisions, close departments, or lay off employees. So although this podcast is about burnout, it can also prepare you for any unexpected changes in your career life. It is important for you to keep up with the trends, changes, and innovations within your industry, your organization, your career, and your position. This can be done through professional development courses, conferences, and/or industry associations that you attend and/or belong to as a member. Talk with family members, friends, your mentor, and other professionals both inside and outside of your field for their insights, ideas, and what they see. You should only, I repeat, only disclose your plan to leave an organization to 1 or 2 people at most, and they are very, very close to you and are very trusted and trustworthy friends, colleagues, mentor. The more people you tell, the more people who know, it will get back to your organization, it will get back to your boss, and they can then fire you before you put your plan in place. And you really don't want that to be the case. because then you go into panic mode, and panic mode does not help you to be successful in a job search. Make sure you review a few of my previous podcasts, one on LinkedIn, the value and importance of a mentor, opportunities to network, the power of relationships, and one person can make a difference. You can make a difference, to name a few. The last one person can make a difference, you can make a difference, should inspire you to your greatness. The reason you want to be aware of the warning signs is so you will begin a position search either within or outside of your organization before you actually burn out, before you no longer have the motivation or drive to be successful in talking with your mentor, attending networking events, or looking for new employment opportunities. Reminder of another previous podcast of mine: looking for employment is a full-time job. If you are burned out, you will not be able to complete your current full-time job and your new full-time job of a job search, which means you're both completing your daily position and looking for employment as your secondary position. Plus, you have to be very positive and have a positive mindset to interview well. Thank you to my subscribers and to all new listeners who I hope will become subscribers. Also, if you have any questions about this podcast or any of my previous podcasts, you can send your questions to conversationsforcollegesuccess@hotmail.com. Again, send questions to conversationsforcollegesuccess@hotmail.com. Talk with you next Wednesday. Have a great day.